The following segment is sponsored by Providence Health and Services.
Thanks for watching Afternoon Live. After taking a break last year because of the pandemic, Free Bikes for Kids is back with its third annual bike collection and donation program. And Providence Sports Medicine is helping sponsor the efforts of getting those bikes to children in need. Here to share more, we welcome to the show Free Bikes for Kids, Kurt Wolfgang, and Providence Sports Medicine's very own Eric Marchek is with us today. Kurt, Eric, great to have you both on.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for joining. Free Bikes for Kids. I first want to touch on what this is, what you are doing, Kurt.
Sure, yeah, Free Bikes for Kids. In Portland, it's an organization that only started in 2018, but nationally, it started in Minneapolis in 2008 out of a garage, actually. And it's basically just groups of people in over a dozen cities around the country now who have a passion for riding bikes and want to share that passion with kids who might not have the chance to ride them because they don't have their own. So we collect bikes, we fix them up, and we give them away through community partners.
Bikes, I feel like, are such a need for a child. I mean, it's just, everyone loves riding their bikes, but it's such a cost. It comes at a cost, so the fact that you provide this is really neat.
No, thank you. It sure does, but we try to lower that cost or eliminate it in our case. And so we're really proud of the work that we get to do and are grateful for the partnership with Providence, for sure.
Yeah, such a great idea that you came up with. Eric, can you talk about the benefits of bike riding for kids?
Absolutely, yeah. Bike riding at an early age gets kids introduced to a healthy habit that they can do throughout a lifetime. And it helps with heart and lung function, muscle, bone, and really builds their self-confidence as well.
Oh, it does. It truly does. It gets kids outdoors, something they all need. How do the kids get their hands on these bikes? Kurt, how does this work?
So the way we work, it's a very simple process, actually. So on June 12th, we'll collect bikes at 17 different sites all around the Portland metro area. So it's only one day collection. Then we work on bikes for about 6 or 8 weeks. And then towards the end of the summer, we'll give them away exclusively, like I said, through our community partners. So we're partnered with some great organizations like SEI, ERCO, PAIR, and some others. And we are proud to give the bikes away through them. So those organizations tell us how many bikes they could use and what sizes, and we do our best to meet that need. We do a delivery to them so the kids can get them physically, and then they can take them home with them, along with a helmet provided by Providence.
So one way people can help is between now and June 12th, look through your garage. Sometimes you'll be surprised, too, of what bike you have left, which one maybe your kid didn't ride too much is in great shape, right? And then on June 12th, look for those locations and donate, donate, donate.
That's absolutely right. And I just wanted to add that we do take bikes of all sizes. So even though our name is Free Bikes for Kids, we define that kind of generously. And so we have a lot of adolescents that need bikes and they can use them for transportation. So adult sized bikes are fine. We'll put them to use for sure.
That's so true. And a lot of adolescents are the size of us adults now. So giving your bike to them absolutely is a big one. And talking about that, sizing your bike for your child, Eric, what tips do you have there?
Yeah, the easiest way is to take the child to the bike and then have them sit on it, straddle the bike, and adjust the seat so they can reach the ground. If they're a new rider, having them have their feet flat on the ground while they're sitting on the seat is a great way to know it's a good size for them. And then if they're more experienced, maybe it's their second or third bike, having them up on their tiptoes is also a good way.
Since we're talking about fitting right now, let's talk about those helmets, something that every child needs. How do you make sure that your child is in the right helmet?
Yeah, so the helmet should fit snug, and it should sit just above the eyebrows, maybe 1 or 2 finger lengths above the eyebrows, not on the back of the head. That's a common thing we see. And we want the front of the head protected in case they have a fall. And then have the chin strap snug, so you can only slip 1 or 2 fingers, underneath, so it's not too tight and not too loose, and doesn't allow the helmet to move around too much as well.
Such great tips. Kurt, you mentioned, donating your bike. Can people also volunteer to help repair, refurbish these bikes?
Absolutely. So we have a couple ways to help out. We need mechanics. We also need inexperienced folks. Maybe you haven't worked on a bike before, but you're willing to get your hands dirty and help clean bikes up. That takes a lot of hours. So you can find volunteer resources. We scheduled shifts that you can sign up for through our website. So yeah, we'll take all the help we can get, and you can find all the information you need on our website.
And in the end, how do they get distributed out?
Sorry, say it one more time.
How did the bikes get distributed out to the kids?
Oh, so what we found is that it's really hard often for families to come to our physical site. And so what we do is we load up bikes in batches with those community partners, and we deliver them to their physical spaces, because a lot of the times families are used to going to and from the spaces that are occupied by our nonprofit partners. So we take them, we deliver them to those sites, and then the families can get them from there.
Providence, of course, one of those huge partners. You know, you have to talk on this, Eric. What a pleasure it is to support this organization.
Yeah, it's a great thing, and we love instilling healthy habits for kids at an early age, and again, something they can carry on through a lifetime. So it's great to support.
Thank you so much for joining us. Wonderful things you guys are doing. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And telling us all how we can help out as well. We'll have more information about free bikes for kids and how you can help at our website, KATU.com. But don't go away. More of Afternoon Live when we come back.